We are very sorry we had to start the event a little late. It's a very common thing. We are all Sri Lankans, as you know. So before we get on to the event proper, we would like to do the regular things that we normally do when we have an association event. So I would like to call upon the following to please come up because we'll start with the traditional lighting of the traditional oil lamp. So could I please invite the most venerable Kirinde Ijitathera, Dr. Sarat Chandrasekhar and Tilak Tenakon, Rohan Hurdagoda, Kitsiri Wanyarachige, Johan Jayawarna, Ranjit Disanayaka, Renu Rankadua, and Shanta Ranepura to please come up and do the honors. Thank you very much. Please be seated. Well, as the President of the Sri Lanka-Canada Association of the Atlantic Region, let me officially welcome every one of you on behalf of our association. It was a new thing from the Sri Lanka-Canada Association that Vesak was coming into our calendar, and it was some thought and plans that went into it in terms of organizing this event. And we are honored to have with us the Most Reverend Kirinde Vijitatero, which has enlightened this event more further. As the President, let me extend that warm welcome on behalf of this committee that put this show together. When planning an event of this nature, as you know, the Vesak is a celebration that is so important in our religious calendar as Sri Lankans. It has become a cultural event too. So today, with an association that have members of different faiths within our association, we had to plan out this event so that we will not make it an extreme event for the Buddhist members only. So the program that we have drawn up today signifies the way we intend to make everyone feel welcome. As you know, we are very, very thankful to the members who come all the way from Prince Edward Island. They've driven since early morning and to present the Bhakti Gita that has been planned for today. But they would like to have everyone join when they do start the Bhakti Gita songs. So we are very, very grateful to Dr. Sarat Chandrasekhar, Tilak Thinnakon, and everyone else who did come all that way to make this event even more colorful. I would also, as a president, feel in my duty to personally thank a few individuals who made this event look as nice as it is. First person who comes to my mind is, of course, Rohan and Shiromi Horadagoda. As always, they have been so creative in making this place look more Vesak oriented. So thank you very much, Rohan and Shiromi, for that effort, and we always appreciate that. We'd also like to thank Dimut Abe Surya. When it comes to Buddhist activities, everyone knows how far Dimut would go. It was his thought that we got to have a priest come from somewhere to be with us at this event. And Dimut personally did take ownership of sponsoring the Venerable Thero, and we are very thankful to Dimut for that. I'm also very, very thankful to Kitsiri and Johan. All these Vesak lanterns that you see around, it's not very easy for someone to be very creative and come out with this work of art. So Johan and Kitsiri have spent long hours trying to get these things together, and thank you very much for that. Then of course, Jennifer, who is not with us today, but she is our social secretary, she did take the time, talk around, have every meal taken care of before she left. So she looked into all the details, so it's a matter of enjoying the supper that she has put together for us by this evening. And finally, the chief member of our events committee, Dr. Vimal Ranthagur. As you all know, Vimal is a person who does a lot of things behind the scenes, and the same thing goes to this event too. He's worked hard getting everything sorted out, so personally I would like to thank Vimal for that. So as you know, the Venerable Thero has to fly back to Ottawa, and we want the Venerable Thero to be here as long as he could, so that he can see a part of our evening's proceedings. So, without taking much of a time, whilst thanking you, I would now like to invite the Venerable Theo to address us.
Dear friends, good evening to all of you. And first of all, I'd like to thank all the good friends who make this event a reality. I know it's extremely hard and difficult to make such an event come to a reality. So first of all, I would like to thank all the good devotees and friends who organized this event and inviting us for this Vesak celebration. Today, I was asked to give a little Dhamma talk and a message on this spiritual event about the Vesak day. So in my talk, I would like to keep the topic as the significance of Vesak. As you all know, when we understand the Vesak celebration or the Vesak, we have to think about the Buddha and think about Dhamma and think about Sangha. That's how we could understand the significance of Vesak. Otherwise, there is no any way to understand the significance of this event. Only through understanding who is the Buddha and what is Dhamma and who are the Sangha, only through understanding this triple gem, we can understand what is the importance of Vesak. So, before explaining further, I would like to do a few minutes meditation, cultivating loving, friendly thoughts. Because all the Buddhist practices and everything what we do in the name of Buddha or celebrating spiritual events in Buddhism, we all do all of them based on love and compassion. Because the Buddha's teaching is based on love and compassion. So someone doesn't have these spiritual qualities, there is no way for him to practice other Dhamma in his or her life. So friends, let's cultivate some friendly thoughts. As you are sitting on chairs, you can do it, you don't have to stand up. Just close your eyes. Bring your mind to this moment. Feel the way you are sitting on a chair and relax yourself and feel much more comfortable. With this relaxed body, have friendly thoughts toward oneself and toward all other beings. By cultivating these friendly thoughts, we develop negative emotions, negative thought. We develop positive thoughts, positive emotion within ourselves, and we let go all negative thoughts. May I be well, may I be happy, may I be peaceful, may no harm come to me, may no problems come to me, may no difficulties come to me. May I be healthy, physically and mentally. Spreading this same thought, think all your family members, all your friends, colleagues, co-workers, and all other beings who are living in this whole world, in this whole universe, have the same friendly thoughts toward all other beings. May all beings be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Thank you. Dear friends, I would like to say this month, the May, as the month of awakening. Because when we go back to ancient history, the Buddha's birth, his enlightenment and his passing away, these triple anniversaries happened on the same day, what we call Vesak full moon day. It's not because that happens on the same day, but it happens on a full moon day of May. It's now been 2603 years after Buddha has attained enlightenment. I think you remember, we celebrated in 2011 Buddha's 2600 years anniversary. And he was born before 35 years before that into a human family. He was not born and he was not come from any other world, but he was a human. He was born to a human family. The message that the Buddha given to us is significant because he said that all the humans have the ability to develop their minds. That's what he proved by attaining enlightenment. So what is enlightenment? What is Buddhahood? Who is the Buddha? Buddha, the word is a title. It means awakening or understanding, full understanding. So the word Buddha was given to our Siddhartha Gautama because he attained the supreme enlightenment. It's just like when we complete our higher education, today we are given doctorate and other names. In the same way, in the spiritual world, attaining enlightenment is the last experience. There is nothing more than that. It's understanding the whole universe and whole life as they are. What Buddha was found is how to overcome from suffering, how to overcome from unsatisfactoriness. This was the message of the Buddha. Whatever we learn through the Dhamma should be directed, understanding this reality and overcome from all the suffering that we experience in our human life. So what is unsatisfactoriness that he found? We have wish in our life. We like to live long, we like to live a healthy life, and we wish to have all the wonderful things in our life, but the reality says, I'm sorry, you cannot always gain whatever you expect in your life. The reality says, you have to get sick, you have to die, and you have to experience and go through a lot of difficulties and suffering. This is the reality. If this is reality, why we suffer? That was the question. We suffer because of our attachment to this changing nature, because of our attachment to these things in the world. So the Buddha found all these things arise dependent on causes and conditions. That is known as Paticca Samuppada in the Buddhist teaching. Once we understand the reality as it is, the person understands there is no point of having attachment to all these things. Without understanding this reality, we always have blind faiths. But once we understand this reality, our wisdom arises, our understanding arises, and we have broad and vast knowledge and wisdom about our life as well as about the whole universe. Through this understanding, the Buddha found how to overcome from this suffering is only by practicing 8 noble paths. So this is what Buddha found. This is what the result of his noble research that he did in order to attain enlightenment. Whatever he understood, whatever he experienced in his life are all these things can be realized by all the human beings. That is the very significant things, and that is very interesting. So when we think about the Buddha and when we celebrate Vesak, we have to think all these things. Otherwise, there is no point of celebrating Vesak. So we have to think about the Buddha, we have to think about his teaching, and we have to understand as it is. Then only the real confidence and real respect comes in your mind. So this is the significance of Vesak, and this is the significance of celebrating the Vesak day. And also, there are very significant things in his life. There are very wonderful things in his life. Buddha is the only person, only spiritual leader who predicted his own death 3 months before his passing away, before 3 months ahead. He didn't consult any horoscope, he had no any such belief. It's only through his own understanding, it's only through his own wisdom. So these things can be realized, can be experienced all the humans. So like that, there are very wonderful things when we think about the Buddha, we can understand in his life. And also, it's so hard, so difficult, if we have no effort, if we have no endeavor to practice this noble path of the Buddha. So the first one, we have to have effort. And also we have to have confidence. And we have to have all those spiritual qualities based on love and compassion. So Buddha's message is always based on love and compassion. It's a universal message, message of peace that all the human can practice in his own life. So today we all get together and celebrate and think about this spiritual and great being who was born to this world more than 25 centuries ago. So I, at the beginning, said I'd like to say this month as the month of awakening, because this is the month that Buddha found how all humans can attain this awakening, how all humans can experience this great happiness in his very life, in this very life. There is no anything that we postpone in our life to gain happiness. We experience happiness by practicing his teaching in this very moment. How to live happily in this moment. We don't know what happens in next moment, tomorrow, next week, next year. So the teachings of the Buddha is to experience happiness today, right now, right in this moment. That is the only moment that we can trust. Next moment we cannot trust. There is no any guarantee what's going to happen tomorrow or next week, in next moment. So Buddha always encouraged, practice this Dhamma in order to become happy right in this moment, right now. And also, if one exactly practice this Dhamma, his life is so peaceful, because Today, people in the world experience so many miserable things in their life. Sometimes they cannot find answers for them. But once we understand reality as it is, we can find answers for them. Even though what's happening around us, there may happen thousands of things that we don't like, but still we can maintain our mindfulness, maintain our mind, and we can remain in peace and happiness. So Buddha's teaching is not restricted to any particular person or any particular beings. It's open to everyone. There is no any gender restrictions or any other authorities that control this teaching. It's open for all of us. The best quality of Dhamma, his teaching, is come and see. You have to look at it carefully, you have to investigate it, then only believe, then only accept. There's no any blind faith in his teaching. See, he always encouraged, come and see and understand by yourself and then put into practice. So when we understand this teaching as it is, we can really experience and really understand the significance of Vesak. And again, by doing all these things, by decorating these displays and by singing devotional songs, that you pay your utmost respect to the Buddha for teaching us this great Dhamma, for giving us this great message that help us to experience happiness in this very life. I think now we started the program a little late. I think now it's enough my talk. And again, I would like to say that our life is so short. Don't think that you have a lot of time. Buddha always says, I am only a teacher. You have to practice, you have to make your own effort for your own liberation. The Buddha cannot make you enlightened. You have to practice by your own way, by putting your own effort. So try to practice this Dhamma in your life and try to be happy. Exactly, you don't have to be a Buddhist. If you practice this Dhamma, you can gain happiness. Wherever you live, wherever you are, in which situation you are in, it doesn't matter. Happiness is always with you. Again, when we think about the Vesak day, when we think about this great moment, Buddha's birth, his enlightenment and his passing away, this is what we have to understand. This is what we have to truly look at in his Buddha's teaching. So thank you again, and thank you for having me and inviting me. And I hope that you all have a wonderful time here, enjoying the Buddha's teaching and his great wisdom, and listening to the devotional songs about the Buddha's life and his qualities. And I hope that you will have a very good moment. Thank you again and again for organizing this event and inviting all these friends and getting together and enjoying this moment. Thank you so much, and may the Triple Gem bless you.
Yeah, I was so grateful Venerable Thero, for those kind words. Well, gentlemen, we have our visitors here too. You know, whenever we have a chief guest invited, they're very busy people. They tend to always show up. They miss the start always, but we are pleased to anyway have them here today. So I would like to, on behalf of the association, welcome Honorable Tony Inns, Minister of Communities, Culture and Heritage. Would you please come forward as we officially welcome you to this event. And also Mrs.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I'd like to really apologize for showing up a bit tardy. I've had a couple other events earlier today, no excuse, and I got a little lost coming here, so please, I beg your forgiveness on me arriving late. Now, I'm going to use technology to read my little words, so just bear with me, please. I'm extremely happy to be here with you today to celebrate, and I hope I'm saying this correctly, Vesak. Nova Scotia is built on a foundation of many cultures and communities. The beauty of our province is that we're in a province that has a lot of diversity, and it is this diversity that makes us unique. Our communities are the heart and soul of our province. As Minister of Communities, Culture and Heritage, I enjoy being asked to come to events such as this. And when I'm able to attend events like this, I get the experience of our province's diversity up close, and it is truly an honor, and it is also inspiring for me to be able to do this. So I'm not going to say too much, as I want to take in, and I hope I haven't missed it yet, the lantern lightings, and enjoy some of the other celebrations here today. I'm looking forward to experiencing Vesak in the upcoming week to enjoy it with you. I'd like to thank the Sri Lankan Canadian Association of the Atlantic region for inviting me and organizing these celebrations. Thank you and enjoy your day. Bless.
Thank you very much. That was Honorable Tony Inns, Minister of Communities, Culture and Heritage. Well, coming into the program proper, the next item as we start this event is presented to us by Dilanya and Kavinda. This is a dance act, which is a devotional dance. We are very thankful to Disna Premachandra for doing the choreography and doing the dresses for the children, and of course Dr. Mario Premachandra too. So let's enjoy this devotional dance by Dilanya and Kavinda.
Oh
Thank you very much. That was Kaminda and Dunania. Now, while I invite the orchestra from Prince Edward Island to come up on stage and prepare yourself to start with the Bhakti Gita. So the first item will be presented to us. It's two poems from Salalihi Sandesha presented to us by Tilak Tenakon. Well, while they get ready, just to give you a brief about this team of people who come from PEI. Of course, Dr. Sarat Chandrasekhar is a very well-known violinist and a tabla player. He's been originally playing in Singabahu and Malame, and so he's got a vast experience behind him. Then of course, on the harmonium is another very good musician, Tilak Tenakon. Then we got a group of young who have joined that team, Chamara Kurupu on drums, Sarka Kurupu on flute, and of course our own Rohan on the drums too. The singers from PEI, they all include Tilak Tenakon, Dr. Sarat Ekanayaka, Mudita Balasurya, Melody Kotalawada, Nadi Kotalawada, Sarat Chandrasekhar, Chamara Kurupu, and Taraka Kurupu. So the first item is two poems from Salalihi Sandesha presented to us by Tilak Tenakon. Thank you, Tilak. So, this is going to be the first song that the group will sing for us. It's a very well known, so I'm sure that the audience can join in too. Danno Budunge.
Oh
Thank you very much. The next song that we are going to listen to is Vandimu Sugata Sake Singha. He is led by Sarat, and of course the chorus would join in. Let's listen to Vandimu Sugata Sake Singha. Thank you very much, Sarat. The next song that we are going to hear is Sadhu Dantada. Nadi will be the lead singer and the chorus will join in. The next song that we're going to hear, this is a song led by Nodita, joined by the chorus, Dura Penena Kala.
Kala
Thank you very much. Now we are going to give a very, very short break to our singers, because the next item that we have lined up is going to be Dilania and Hamidya again. This is, they're going to do an act to the song of Sri Lankan Dhamma School. So please welcome back Dilania and Hamidya. Thank you very much. So, could I please have the orchestra from KEI back on stage? I know it's a very, very great intermission that we had for you, but the next song is led by Sarat, and the song titled Memulu Lovata Sita Sadu. Initially start where Tilak will do a couple of songs from Yashodharavata.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. There's a bit of history behind the song that you are going to listen to momentarily. This was 47 years ago when we were students at Peradeniya University. Sangeet Visharad Aravind, Jayanth Aravind introduced us to this song. We used to carry buckets and go from residence to residence, sometimes to the main hospital in Kandy, singing these songs. So it has a very, very valuable historical significance, and the person behind all this was late Professor Saraj Chandra, and we are celebrating his 100 years now, and you may have heard that his two famous productions, Manime and Singapore, were shown in Toronto last week. So this is in his memory of Dr. Saraj Chandra, and also to bring you a happy Vesak.
Yeah, I think I just have a brief announcement to make. As you all know, Venerable Kirindev Thero, he has to take a flight back to Ottawa. So he will be leaving us right now. And we are so grateful and thankful to the Venerable Thero for being here in Halifax since Friday, visiting our homes, enlightening us with the teachings of Lord Buddha. So we would like to wish him a very safe journey and thank him once again for being present with us here today. So continuing on, the next song that we're going to listen to is Mal Sugandhe. I'm sure we have some Halifax talent to join in this too, so Kushali, I'm sure you could. So led by Sarat Bandara, and so let's listen to Mal Sugandhe.
Sugandhe
The next song that we're going to listen to is Essay Matumada.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a song originally sung by Amardeva. So I'm sure you can join us and then enjoy the song.
Fini
The next song that we have for you is Budu Piyanini. This is a song led by Tilak and joined in by the chorus. So let's listen to Budu Piyanini. Thank you very much, Tilak. The next song that we have for you is again led by Tilak, joining by the chorus, which is going to be Mahabu Vandana. Thank you, Vesak. The next song that we're going to listen to is a very, very popular song again, Uttama Muni Dalada. This is going to be led by Dr. Sarath Ganayaka, joined by the chorus.
Chan is not good.
Sorry, they have made a little change in the lineup. So the next song that we're going to listen to is going to be Muni Nandana Si. Yeah, so, well, there was a request to the troupe from the Halifax team. We wanted them to have a song sung for us, and as we've come to the end of the Bhakti Gita that they had already prepared for themselves, they're going to present to us Buddhanu Bhavena as the final song. So thank you very much. Please stay on stage because we got a few announcements before we let you go. Well, as you know, we are so very much so grateful to Dr. Sarat Chandrasekhar, Tilak Tendakon, and everyone who came in from PEI to be present here and present us with these beautiful devotional songs. So just prior to letting them lead the stage, these two things that we got to do the honors with. Well, of course, as you look around the decors over here, you know there's some beautiful lanterns. We did have a Vesak lantern contest during this time frame, but unfortunately we didn't get the desired response from many giving or wanting to give a fight and win this competition. But however, there was one young gentleman who took upon himself to start the ball rolling, and that was Johan Jawan. Of course, the Venerable Theo was the judge, and we didn't tell him that there was no contest here, but we just said, look around and see these beautiful lanterns and tell us what you like the best. And of course, he was very, very happy with those beautiful lotus flowers on the stage. So I think although there was no contest or there was no contenders, Johan automatically did win the hearts of everyone. So Johan, you are the winner. So congratulations on that. So coming back to saying how grateful we are to Dr. Slcaar, and everyone who is here with us today, I would call upon my secretary, Renuran Kadura. Please bring in the flowers. So if I may have Dr. Slcaar. Dr. Sarat Ekanayaka, Mudita Balasuriya, Melanie Kotalavala, Nadi Kotalavala, Shamara Kurupu, and Taraka Kurupu. So thank you so much once again. We really appreciate what you did for us, and we will wish you a happy or safe journey back to the island. Now there is a couple that we have to honor at this stage. That is the young girls who've been doing this all the time. They are so much a presence when it comes to what's happening on stage. Of course, we got to always appreciate Dr. Manil, Premachandra, and Disna for all the hard work they put in to give it 100%. So thank you, Manil and Disna, once again. So could I call upon Khavindya and Dulanya to please accept these flowers from Mrs. Silver. Then we get on to the older couple. Well, as you know, again, when it comes to our events, we've always talked about how we see how beautiful this hall is whenever we walk in. And the credit should go to a couple, that is, of course, our own Rohan and Shiromi. So, could I please have Rohan Hordagoda and Shiromi Hordagoda to come up and accept the flowers. So once again, so the only person that we didn't have on stage, whom I did say thank you very much and congratulations, was Johan Jawan. That was what we still owe him this prize. And it's going to be a surprise, Johan, because we apparently forgot to bring the prize here. So congratulations, and we will do the honors soon. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was a great pleasure having you here. So I would now, on behalf of the Sri Lanka Canada Association of the Atlantic region, call upon our own Ranjit Disanayake to deliver the vote of thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen and friends, unfortunately we don't have our chief guest and the Venerable Thera, but firstly, on behalf of the Sri Lanka Canada Atlantic Association, we thank Venerable Kirinde Vijita Thera of Hilda Jayawardena Rame Ottawa for accepting our invitation and for being with us today to grace this occasion. And since this is Vesak and it's a historic event, I also want to thank our Vice President, who is not here again, Dimut, and all the Exco members for making all arrangements to bring down this chair again for our Vesak celebrations. We must also thank our friends from PEI, the Sri Lanka Association of PEI, for accepting our invitation again and entertaining us with some beautiful bhakti geet. We know that this group, led by the famously called Sarat Ayya, got together this group, practiced for weeks, and gave us a great show. And we are grateful to each one of you who are on stage this evening. I must also thank our own Vimal Rankadua for coordinating this event so successfully. Then there are a few who have contributed, Chan has already mentioned, to make this event a great success. The two daughters of Dr. Margaret and his wife, they have always come forward to participate in our events and given us a very, very fine dancing act all the time. We also like to thank the members who did the Vesak lanterns, then the CDs for the music dancing, and also for everyone who has brought up this sumptuous food for this evening. So when you look around this venue, we can all see that this hall has been beautifully decorated by our own members. And since this is a Vesak event, it really gives us a lot of encouragement to see this place lit up like this. However, I would like to thank two of our two dedicated members again, Rohan and Shiromi, who has come forward in a great way to help us in this event. Look at the backstage, it's so beautiful. Look at the whole decorations, it's so nice. So Rohan, I want to thank you again. And I want to say this very sincerely. As everyone knows, Rohan and Shiro are very, very dedicated Christians. And they had come forward in a great way to help this Buddhist event, and we thank Rohan. And also we had Shanifa, who was our social secretary, who was not with us this evening. She also has taken a lot of great pain in organizing and getting the food organized for this event. And also we had few non-Buddhist members who worked with us tirelessly in the last few days, again to make this hall beautiful, to get so many things done. And we are very, very grateful to those. And also we are grateful for all these people for keeping the spirit of this association very, very high. And lastly, I want to thank our President Channa and his beautiful wife Indu for coordinating the event so beautifully, and all the members here who are present. Without your participation, we will not be able to do events like this in the future. So once again, thank you very much, and may the blessings of the Triple Gem be with you all the time. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ranjit. Well, there was a personal request made by Dr. Saran Chandrasekhar to wanted to address us.
Good evening, everybody. It's my humble and very sincere duty to extend gratitude to all of you for giving us this opportunity. These are our strong members of the association. It was only 1 year old, PEI Sri Lankan Association, and we have very good talents, and they all agreed, in spite of the commitments that they all had. Nadika, for instance, had to bring all the 3 babies, with her, and but whenever we get an invitation from you, we can't say no to that. So we are very, very happy and proud, and especially I need to extend the same kind of gratitude to our beloved Vimal and Renu for giving us this opportunity, inviting us. And also I heard today that you all are planning to visit PEI during this summer, and you're very welcome, and you should come back and get together and have a different kind of musical evening, plus a little bit of cricket. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, I think while the ladies are preparing the lovely meals, I would like every one of you to please be present and enjoy this lovely meal prepared for you. And we would like to have our guests do the honors first. Thank you very much.
Sikhapadam samadhiyami Kami sunichachara vimani Sikhapadam samadhiyami
ඔය කටේ තියන් ඉන්නකොට. දෙනවද මෙයා? විශ්ව හැරෙද කියලා බලන්න. තුසිත
අරගෙන අතන දෙන්නම අතන ඉන්නවා. අනේ පුතේ.
කවුද පේන්නේ තුෂාරි දුවද තුසිත එන්න ෆොටෝ එකක් ගන්න. ෆොටෝ එකක් ගන්න. අක්කගේ කැමරාවෙන් ගන්න. අක්කගේ කැමරාවෙන් ගන්න. ඒතර හරියට අක්කගෙන් අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන්. අපේ කැමරාවෙන් එකක් කරන් යන්න පුතේ.
මොන ඉන්න Thank you.